I don't know why AOC is pretending like she cares about babies. Well, she doesn't. Why would she care about baby formula? She doesn't. She has to lie to her voters to get them all to go out and vote. But AOC is very clever, and she knows how to make a good photo for the media and the different pro-abortion groups. And of course, her donors, don't forget them. She's got to send them a very nice email.
AOC, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
DC, Ukraine, Washington, DC. What do we have right here? Oh, look. Washington, DC and Ukraine. And an American flag. America, Ukraine, Washington, DC. While our nation is completely being invaded at our southern border, we have inflation that's out of control, gas prices no one can afford, and don't forget crime that's risen everywhere under Democrat full control. And this is what our nation's capital cares about. Yep, right here in Washington, D.C. Absolutely unbelievable. Right here. This is what they think is important to you. But yet it was my Democrat colleague across the hall placed a trans flag across the hall from my office. In response to that, I simply put up a sign outside my office responding to the flag. There was also another incident on June 29th where one of my Democrat colleagues screamed at me in the Cannon Tunnel, yelling and screaming at me for having a mask pulled down to my chin while I was talking on a Facebook Live video. For criminals, you know what? Yeah, don't yell at people. You know what? You shouldn't bring COVID positive members in here, spreading COVID everywhere. Stop being a hypocrite. Yeah, this is how it is here now. This is how it is. Then even there were 73 Democrat colleagues introduced a resolution to expel me from Congress. It simply says that Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene be and she hereby is expelled from the House of Representatives, giving no reason whatsoever for this resolution.
I believe some of my Republican colleagues, and one in particular, wish harm upon this legislative body. And I'm not saying this for shock value. It's the conclusion I drew after a member of Congress advocated violence against our peers, the Speaker, and our government. I take no joy in introducing this resolution, but any member who incites political violence and threatens our lives must be expelled. And I'll do everything I can in my power to protect our democracy and keep all my colleagues safe.
What else happened? Well, let's go a little further. I have over $100,000 in mask fines. You can't discriminate against people simply because they won't wear a mask. And today, I refused to wear a mask on the House floor, and I received a warning from Speaker Pelosi that leads to fines if I continue to refuse to wear a mask. Well, here's what I think of your warning, Speaker Pelosi. but the Department of Justice doesn't care. Why? Probably because I'm a Republican. We don't have a Republican White House. We don't have a Republican-controlled Congress. So why should Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene matter?